If you're the usual car owner, these cars may look like junk to you, something you'd pay somebody $25 just to tow away. You shouldn't do that. This is a 1950 Ford. It was running when Joe Limones bought it for about $400. Now he's making a lowrider out of it, and when he's through, it will sell for not quite 3 times what it was worth when it was sold brand new. And it was sold brand new for $1,539.86. Joe got it from the original owner, complete with owner's manual and sales invoice.
However much it costs, buying the car can be the cheap part.
This dash here is going to be ripped off right here. We're going to install a television in here, but make all this blend down with padding all the way down to the floor, make it look like one piece. You won't see no metal in here. The whole interior is going to be what you call a custom job to the max. Something like this, I would say it'd run close to $3,000.
The $3,000 is for the inside. A custom paint job on the outside, a good one, will cost another $1,600. And to repair a scratch could cost $600. Then there are the hydraulic lifts. You can't have a bad ride without them, preferably all around.
We're going to start out with the pump. That's the main part of the setup. Lifting all the way around is going to need 2 of these. Pumps run about 130 each, and they're used to pump the fluid into the car. Then you need your cylinders. Take 4 of them for all the way around. If you come in and buy the whole complete setup, you have a real sweet deal. If you come in and buy piece by piece, you know, you're going to be spending like right around $1,000 for front and back.
Naturally, the majority of the people, they don't have very customized car to the max. They just got probably a chain steering wheel. Even though maybe they don't have all the accessories and they can't afford the elaborate paint job, the upholstery, but that's enough to identify.
But old ride or new ride, you've all got these little tiny steering wheels.
Yeah, they're easier to handle.
Simon Perez bought his '54 Chevy for $300 and has spent $1,500 more on it. Not all bad rides are designed to be driven low and slow. Some are designed for the lowrider's favorite sport, hopping. Earlier this year, the staff of Lowrider magazine, neighbors, friends, and the curious watched a hopping test. The car has a permanently raised rear end, so when it travels on the road, it goes by truck, but it does have an engine. Engines don't play much of a part in lowriding anyway, but they don't count at all in hopping. Ralphie Douglas, whose brother owns a hydraulic shop, knows what does count, bouncing the front end in the air. Using the front end hydraulic lifts, the object is to get the front wheel as high off the ground as possible. Ralphie's goes high enough that 1 week after this test, he won $3,300 by duplicating this feat, standing the car on its rear bumper.
Sit it down, sit it down. Go ahead. No, sit it down. Come on.
At least once a week, usually Saturday afternoon, lowriders go to a do-it-yourself car wash, crank up the music, and clean up the cars. There are probably no cleaner automobiles anywhere in the country. After all, if you're going low and slow on Saturday night, other people may notice you, but they won't admire a dirty car. Whatever they do, washing the cars or cruising the streets, lowriders do together, and that causes problems. Motorists complain that they block traffic. Shopping center owners say they congregate on the parking lots at night, leaving trash and disorder behind. The lowrider clubs admit that there has been trouble. On the other hand, they say, no one has ever given them a chance to do it right. The events the car clubs do organize usually go off without a hitch. This disco party in San Jose was sponsored by the Chicanos Pride Car Club. The members all came in their lowriders, many of the men in zoot suits. Vince Chavez, president of the club. It was a good night for him. His club's dance was a success, and he was wearing his first suit.
I was broke, and I sold some hubcaps for $5, and that's how I ended up getting a suit. And the pants and jacket was $1.25, and the tie was 35 cents, you know, so I made out all right, you know. Had it looking pretty good. It looked like a $50 suit, you know. I was pretty proud of the first suit I ever had in my life. You know, I've been low riding since I guess I was about 16 when I got my first car. With it, you know, with your ride, that's your identity. That's how people know you. You could be anywhere. A lot of people don't have jobs, or they don't have the money, you know, to be going skiing, or you try to, you know, do one thing, and a lot of people, especially Chicanos, they get into their cars. You know, it's pretty nice. You have your car, that's your ride. When you go out, you know, that's what you call, that's your pride.